6 set of Nigerian comedians that you never knew hate themselves very much. What started the bad blood between Basket Mouth and his colleague AY comedian is not known, but it is an open secret that the two are not on good terms. Drum roll. Number 6. MC Shaggy and Broda Shaggy. MC Shaggy is a famous Lagos comedian. He started his comedy trade far back early 2000 during his undergraduate years at the Nnamdi Azikiwe University, where he read engineering. He is an experienced broadcaster, having worked with FRCN, Federal Radio Corporation of Nigeria, Purity FM, where his weekly radio show Weedon Mega was a major hit. Apart from being a comedian, he is also an MC and event planner. Broda Shaggy. The comedy skit that made Broda Shaggy so popular is the Jesus Appeared in Mushin video skit, which he was asked by Auntie Shaggy what he would do if Jesus appeared in that vicinity. He portrayed himself as an area boy in Yoruba setting in that video with the Oya hit me slang. The video has since spread on all social media platforms and has thousands of views and comments on YouTube and Facebook. Even though the video was a success, he was heavily criticized by veteran actors to take down the video because, according to them, it is mocked the name of Jesus Christ. He responded to his critics that he was an actor and there was no way he could have expressed that character if he didn't do it the way he did it. Both comedians hate when their fans mistake them for each other, calling Broda Shaggy MC Shaggy or calling MC Shaggy Broda Shaggy. At the Nigeria Achievers Awards 2018, MC Shaggy went furious and seriously warned when a fan called him Broda Shaggy. Number 5. Helen Paul and Alibaba. Helen Paul in 2016 took a jab at Alibaba, Gordon's, and Basket Mouth at the AY live show in Port Harcourt, where she said that Ali was getting old and had no more jokes to crack. Alibaba later replied her with a post on Instagram. See what he wrote below. In life, there are many reasons some people will hate you. There are many reasons some will run you down. Some will say all sorts to make themselves feel important, or get out of a tight corner. Some do it just to be happy. The people that you should beware of are those who say things and, in spite of how wrong what they said are, still try to tell you they did not mean it, or didn't mean what they said that way. There are those who make you feel comfortable and just when you are settling into the best zone, stab you in the back. I have heard all sorts in my short lifetime. One time, an event planner wanted me to be MC of an event and wanted to get a female co-MC, so I suggested 2 names. One of the ladies I suggested told the lady she should get another MC that she could work with. Why? The event planner asked. Ali is old, get a younger MC. As fate would have it, I still worked with her. During the event, as I wrote notes for her, to introduce several segments of the show and how to bring on different dignitaries, the event planner will come backstage and smile. She came in backstage once, while my co-MC was on stage, using an intro I gave her and said, Ali, you are rare. Someone just commented on how awesome the introduction, co-MC's name, gave the last speaker was. I nearly told him you wrote it. Especially after what she said when I was trying to book her. Not necessary, I replied. When people write you off, get right in. Some 2 years ago, someone said Alibaba's time has passed. I did a straight 6 hours of stand-up comedy. All of my original stuff. Many of the comedians who were at the show have since boosted their jokes arsenal with some of the materials used in that epic performance. And since that 6 hours, many comedians have received free jokes as often as we meet. My producer at Official Bun Midavies told me jokingly that if the 6HR video is made public, many people will see the source of some great jokes. But as Zocalo will say, Judas no stop Jesus. It's allowed. People who don't see you in economy class are unaware you are lounging in first class, even when you are on the same flight. Number 4. LOLO1 and Princess. Some time ago, comedian and OP LOLO1 called out her fellow female comedian Princess for her attitude and behavior on stage. According to LOLO1, Princess was downright rude and absolutely ridiculous, especially on stage. Lolo wrote in her Instagram rant, before deleting what she wrote below, "Good morning guys. I have some things I've always wanted to get off my mind. I totally respect and have absolute faith in the growth of the stand-up comedy industry in Nigeria. But I think females in this industry have a whole lot of work to do. We're strong, we are beautiful and we are talented, but unfortunately some have allowed pettiness, rudeness and downright classlessness override whatever form of talent they have. I'm usually not one to call people out, especially my colleagues, but at this point, someone needs to talk to Princess the comedian. Madam, what you do on stage is no longer comedy. You're still acting after the audience have gone. Your attitude, downright rudeness, and absolute ridiculousness on stage is an embarrassment to female comedians. As a so-called veteran, you of all people should know that when the joke is no longer funny, it's time to exit the stage. If you know her, please tell her. Madam, I beg clear road. It's either you work on your craft and fix whatever psychological and emotional issues you have, or leave the stage. Either way, stop embarrassing us. Number 3. Bovi and AY comedian. Comedian Bovi believes comedian AY stole his joke from 2008. In Bovi's version told 12 years ago, Bovi narrated that a security man had to headbutt his boss's daughter because the boss had earlier told him to use his head to prevent the daughter from going out. In I's version, he tells his security man to use his head in a bid to stop his girlfriend from visiting him during his date with another. When the security man asks how to prevent her from gaining entry, AY says use your head. When the girl comes, the security man headbutts her. Bovi's fans agreed the skit was a rip-off of Bovi's intellectual property. And others argue that, though comedians borrow jokes, using it as a skit is another thing entirely. Number 2. Helen Paul and Gordon's. Their war happened at iLive in Port Harcourt in 2015. The headliners of the show, comedians Helen Paul and Gordon's, abused the heck out of each other on stage at the event. Helen Paul started by taking a swipe at her colleagues, I Go Die, Gordon's, Basket Mouth, and Alibaba. Then Gordon's came on stage and abused Helen. Helen came back on stage and blasted Gordon's once more. The two have not been spotted together since that time. Number 1. Basket Mouth and AY comedian. Not only were they not on good terms, Basket and AY never see eye to eye. Basket Mouth famously didn't attend the last AY live concert in Lagos. When he was asked why he didn't go, he said, I don't go where I am not invited. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and get latest updates from Traphicana.